Welcome everyone to the first part of the Madden 24 Steelers mini-series. Now this is going to be the first episode of a very, very long trend of games, because I'm going to do this on Madden 24, then I'll go back to Madden 25, then 16, 17, and so on to 20, and then just keep going between 25 to 20 over and over again. But pretty much the premise of this works. As you can see, we are in the playoffs, because I have drafted a team and I've simmed all the way to the end of the season. We were able to go 14-3, and from here I'm just going to play the playoffs. Every game is big stakes. It actually allows me to enjoy playing the game for once. So the team that I drafted, I'm going to give myself some credit, is very, very balanced, very good. Dak Prescott is our quarterback, who has obviously shot up in overall over the course of the season. Running backs, Christian McCaffrey would be our starter, but he's currently hurt. Backup is Cordero Patterson. Wide receivers, we've got DeAndre Hopkins, Adam Thielen, MVS, Randall Cobb, Cole Beasley, Darius Davis. I mean, very good. They're all specialists, honestly. Like DeAndre Hopkins, I'm only going to throw deep balls to. Same for MVS. And the rest of them are all slot receivers, nice, rack type of guys. Got Kyle Juszczyk in as our fullback. And obviously the biggest weapon on this team is, of course, Travis Kelce at the tight end 1 position. Taysom Hill at tight end 2. Jimmy Graham at tight end 3. Really, really strong group of tight ends, which anytime I actually try to operate an efficient offense, I always just end up throwing checkdowns to my tight end, so having good guys there will definitely help us. Offensive line, Deion Dawkins, Andrew Norwell, Mitch Morse, Graham Glasnow, and DeJuan Jones. Very solid starting 5 for the offensive line, really just a good overall offense. Defense, we have Fletcher Cox, recently retired, Randy Gregory, and Leonard Floyd on the D-line. Linebackers, Matt Milano, Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, Jadeveon Clowney. I really kind of set this up so that Gregory or Floyd will move in as like a D tackle, and Clowney will move down to an edge rusher whenever we get in these dime and nickel sets, and then have Wagner, Louvu, and Milano. It's just kind of some good all-around linebackers. Corners, I forget his first name. We got Williams, Steven Nelson, Patrick Peterson, Chris Harris Jr., Janoris Jenkins, Malik Hooker, and Jordan Poyer as our safeties. Kareem Jackson is my third safety. The way I have this defense imagined, I've made it perfectly the way that I think it should work. Now, if it ever works out that way, we'll honestly never know. Kickers and punters, Adam Cole AJ Cole as our punter, Justin Tucker as our kicker, Darius Davis as our returner. So yeah, like I said, Jadeveon Clowney is one of the edge rushers. Leonard Floyd on the other side. I might move Gregory in that D tackle, but he's a little bit smaller, so I just don't exactly know. And then obviously Matt Milano, sub linebacker, Thielen in the slot, and Juszczyk, because McCaffrey is currently hurt, is our third down back, and Latavius Murray is our full-time power back. Like I said, thankfully it works out. Christian McCaffrey and Cordero Patterson both only 1 week injuries, which McCaffrey's was a partial ACL tear, so that definitely means he was hurt for many weeks of the season, and we still went 14-3, which makes me wonder if he didn't get hurt, because I'm assuming it was like a 5-6 week injury. We might have actually gone undefeated. But a week has progressed, and we have now been drawn up against the Colts, who beat the Buffalo Bills, who were 2 games behind us. They beat them 17-10. So this Colts team must have a very good defense, but numbers-wise, they don't really. I mean, overall-wise, and just as their kind of like points per game, yards per game rank. Like, I really don't know. Like, the Bills' starting quarterback must have gotten hurt. That's the only reason I can think that this happened. And their team, they got some pretty good players. I mean, obviously, Zach Martin, amazing offensive lineman. Lattimore at corner, Terry McLaurin, Pacheco, Rousseau, Ingram, Harrison Smith. Kirk Cousins at quarterback. So at least we don't have to worry about the mobile threat there. Eddie Jackson, Josh Sweat, James Bradbury, Turner, Gordon, Cook. So obviously, they have a very good defense. So that kind of plays right into our hands with how good of our offense is. But it's a divisional round game. Only 3 overall in difference. A lot of stuff still could happen. Hopefully, nothing crazy happens. And here are the highlights.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt. Makes the score Steelers 10, Colts 7. First down, Colts. At the 7-yard line. Touchdown. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Colts. Isaiah Pacheco. The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion is successful and makes the score Steelers 38. McSorley's pass intercepted. Pacheco. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
So we went on to win the game 38-22. Pretty good game all around. Yardage-wise, we almost outgained them by 200. That was just because we had such a good rushing offense. Definitely helped us there. Dak Prescott, 22 for 29, 283 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Trace McSorley, 2 for 4, 23 yards, and a pick. Running-wise, Dak Prescott, 6 carries, 59 yards, and touchdown. McSorley, 3 carries for 51. And Latavius Murray with a true power back stat line of 2 carries, 5 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Travis Kelce obviously got the most yards with 57, but Christian McCaffrey got a touchdown. Out of the backfield, MVS got a touchdown. So, we're definitely spreading the wealth there. Also had 2 pancakes from Norwell and Jones, and then Morse and Dawkins also picked up 1. Total tackles for Steven Nelson, he had 6, leading the team. Sack-wise, Randy Gregory was the only person on the team with a sack. 2 interceptions for Chris Harris Jr., 1 for Nelson, 1 for Williams. Very, very good performance from our top 3 corners. And Justin Tucker was perfect as usual. And Cordell Patterson chipped in with a nice kick return touchdown. And next round, we're facing the 6th seed Bengals. So we are just facing underdog after underdog. But looking at it, they have a very good offense, a very horrible defense. But honestly, I'm completely okay with that because we are certainly an offensively based team. So I'm okay with it just being a total offensive slug out. Hopefully that is what happens and we can get the edge on them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all in part 2.